Hi everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are, as always, your hosts,
Arne and Carlos.
and we are back with one of our crazy quilt episodes. Again, we have been working on this quilt forever and ever.
We've been sewing like crazy. I'm not sure if we have enough yet, but we're gonna find out later. And what we need to do now is to make them even, like what you call that? Cut them out so they're like perfect squares. Because with this, is it all duvet? Is that what you call it in English?
It's a duvet cover, actually. It's the sheet, but it's sewn like a bag, and then you put the duvet inside it. So duvet cover that we have used as the base.
And it's quite soft, and when we did the squares, we just ripped them. Instead of cutting, we just...
You mean you rip the fabric for the back?
We rip the fabric and make it into squares. And when you sew on this, it can move a little bit. So I see that some of them are a little bit wider than the height is not the same. So the plan is to make them the same size, and then we have to figure out how many we need, if we have enough.
The size of the
finished product. I thought we had enough a while ago, but now I thought we just missed a few, but we probably miss or need more. We'll see. And we have this fancy thing
to cut.
To cut. I found this in the stash. I think we have a few of these, but we hardly never use them.
Yeah.
Because when we do clothing, I prefer to use scissors, like the old-fashioned way.
I'm more of a scissors person as well.
Yeah. But this is actually quite nice for the quilts.
Yeah, because you're gonna cut straight anyway. Yeah.
And have this good ruler also. So, and we also do zigzag around the squares. We really don't have to do a zigzag because we're gonna sew it together, and we're gonna do like lining on the back.
So we really don't have to, but the problem is we don't know how long it's going to take before this thing is done, and therefore by zigzagging we are kind of protecting the edges a little bit. And it doesn't take long. I mean, it's just
I can start because...
So do you want me to edge a few of them?
I think I'm gonna... I haven't cut those yet, but I just fold them like this. So then I take away the... It's not that is not cut, or it is cut. Okay.
It's cut. Well, I don't know. Is it cut to the right size?
No, I don't think so. But
so then maybe we'll wait.
This, and then you can have this one.
Oh, so you've already edged it once.
Yeah, and then I found out they were not. I tried to put them next to each other, and I saw they were different width. And I want to have them kvadratiske.
Square.
Square.
A perfect square.
A perfect square. See, this is kind of cool.
And Arne, you know you're going to get a question now.
What?
Or tons of questions. People are going to start asking, so what is the size of the square? So here. Now that it's perfectly cut.
Yeah, see, that's all.
We'll give everybody the size in centimeters and inches, because this ruler or this measuring tape has both.
So it's this one is 28.5
centimeters. In inches.
11 point whatever.
So no.
How do you do this?
No, it's not 11 point whatever. It's 11 and a quarter. 11 and a quarter inches.
That's difficult.
Well, I mean, not really, but...
No. And we also still have to do a lot of embroidery on this.
Yeah.
Because there's just sewn down, so it doesn't go away. This...
So you want me to...
I have to check this one first. See, they have actually changed a little bit. I can use this one first. That I can live with. So let me do this side. So and I think this is kind of thick. So the idea was to do 1 centimeter seam allowance, but I think maybe it will be too little.
Yeah.
I think 1.5 centimeter. So we will lose 3 centimeter of the width when we sew it together. That means we might need more squares. That was not so easy. The scissor is not so bad either.
You might need a scissor there.
I'm going to destroy the whole piece. Well, there it comes. Then you can have this one.
I can.
Oh, this one has two sides. No, one side.
So I'm just gonna edge these for you with a little zigzag edge to keep them from fraying.
Yeah. And a lot of these fabrics are scraps. Do it that way. So most of the fabrics are scraps or like fabric we really didn't know what to do with. But it's a nice way to get rid of stuff. But I've been thinking, Carlos, we're working on... You can't talk when you do that.
Sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was thinking like, we've been working on this quilt and a summer quilt with hexagons and a Christmas quilt with hexagons. And we have a plan for another one.
We do, yes.
Where do we put all those quilts?
I don't know. I mean, and then we have my favorite one here that is already done. That has been done for about 150 years, actually.
Yeah.
So.
And I think we should use that as like copy the size on that one. If you find out how wide it is.
Yeah. So we've got this lovely quilt here. I'm gonna probably have to go. I guess I'll go here. Okay, so we've got this lovely quilt here that is Victorian, American, 1870. I think we've shown it before. It's truly beautiful. It's got beautiful colors and it's got the 8-pointed stars on it. So there we go. And yeah, we could use this as a base. What happened to the measuring tape? Oh,
Next to the machine.
Oh, it's a little bit early in the morning for this.
But it's squared. So if we
Is it a square?
I think it is. It looks like very square. But
So we'll see.
But we can add.
So that's 1 meter there. It looks like it's, and it would probably be like a good old American size. So it's 2 meters and 2 meters and 2 meters and 8 centimeters. I have no idea what that is in inches, but it's okay.
You can just turn
it around. Yeah, so it's got, let's see, it's got 39, so 40, 80. It's about 80 inches. And then it's, so what did I say, 208 centimeters. 2 meters and 8. And then from the other direction, I've actually never measured this before.
No.
The other direction, it's, so there we go.
How much did you say?
2 meters and 8 centimeters.
2 meters and 8.
Yeah, or about 80 inches. 80.
That's a strange.
Well, it's an American quilt, Arne, so they do it differently from what we do in Europe. So that's 1 meter there. And then we've got another meter coming here. Yeah, it's square. You're absolutely right.
Because it looked like it was made of 4 squares with the 8-pointed star.
Yeah, it's exactly that. So it's slightly smaller. It's slightly smaller on this side. No, it's not. It's 40 by 40, 80 by 80 inches. That's the size of this quilt.
But we could keep the width and do it a little bit longer.
Yeah, but 2 meters by 2 meters or 2 meters and whatever is a good size, I think. I don't think we need to make it bigger than that. Oh. Anyway.
And this one, this one was, if you take away 3 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter on each side, then we will have 1.5.
It is beautiful, isn't it, with all these colors?
So 20.45 when we remove the seam allowance.
Yeah.
So we should go out on the terrace and see how many we have.
Oh, you mean put it on the floor and
Put
start?
it on the floor and see
Yeah, that's a good idea.
how many we have. And we can continue with this later. But it feels good to have come this far that we can actually start to prepare them for sewing.
Definitely. Definitely. So this one's done.
This is cozy work.
It is. I'm sure people are enjoying themselves seeing what we're doing. And then we've got the ASMR with the noises, right?
Yeah.
I do love the sound of a sewing
Is this the
machine.
new one?
Yeah.
I think you should put them in the place so I don't work on the same 2 times. And this is the old one from the insulation in the windows
Oh yeah, right.
from home. Maybe I have to cut away something from this also. Oh yeah, this one remove from this side because we have to keep that little doll dress. Well, some of it will disappear. Okay, just finish this and let's go out
Yeah.
and see how much we have.
So before we go out and put it all on the floor, I suppose we could do a little formality here. What do you think about that, Arne?
You can do that.
Yes.
Yes,
So
I'm busy.
Arne's busy. Actually, I'm busy too. I'm supposed to. I don't know where I'm going to look because I want to look at you.
Look
but
in there.
I have to look there. Yeah. So we hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give us a big thumbs up, and do let us know if you would like to see more of these crazy quilt episodes because we will be happy to make them.
And we will work on this forever.
And we will work on this forever. So maybe if you start following us now, in a few years' time, we may probably not have
And
finished
you
it.
know, Carlos, you see this this stitching
Yeah, that's done by hand.
by hand, and we have this old like arts and craft or sewing magazines from Greece.
Yeah.
And there are these big planches inside with
Yeah, these big
beautiful
posters, yeah.
posters. And that is something we can actually use. We can use that blue paper and trace it
Yeah, I
on
can't-
top of this, and then we can do stitches
Yeah, I
by
can't
hand.
wait to start doing that
Beautiful
because that's going to
flowers.
take another 100 years.
100 years.
So anyway, we do hope you've enjoyed this. Do consider becoming a subscriber, and if you do, make sure to click the notifications bell so that you never miss an episode. And engage with our content because it really helps us out continuing to make new episodes. Now, Arne, I suggest we go out and
Yes.
we put these
On the
squares
floor.
on the terrace floor to see how we are doing. Is the terrace floor dry, by the way?
It is dry.
Oh, good.
It's been warm.
I'm just going to finish up. I've got one edge to go, and then we can go out and start putting this and
I'm
seeing
gonna
what it's going to look like.
finish this one, so I
And-
don't forget it.
And we will see you again soon. So take care. Bye.
Bye!
Och sen går vi bara ut
Så
och
kan vi bare filme at vi legger den på gulvet og flytter matt og fram. Og
det kan vara avslutningen på denne.
da skjer det litt mer med meg. Hi, we're Arne and Carlos, and thank you for choosing our YouTube channel.
And thank you so much for watching our videos as well. And if you like what you see here, we would love it if you would give us a big thumbs up, like and subscribe to our channel. Also, lots of people are curious about our membership. So here's a little sneak peek of what you get as additional content if you do choose to become a member.
Good morning.
Good morning, dear Arne and Carlos family members.
It's gonna be a good day today.
Yeah, and it's colder today. It's been very warm.
Løvetann,
Yeah, dandelion.
dandelion.
Trying to look a little bit more fall because these are going to be the episodes for October. So, you know, it's full summer out, but we need to keep the illusion. Welcome to our happy place here on YouTube.
Hello. Okay, Carlos, let's start in the middle and see how much we got. And then we're not going to organize the colors now because we don't know if we have enough yet.
Oops.
So, and we still had to cut some of them, and there's a lot of embroideries to do. So maybe this is maybe one more because we lose.
Oops.
I put one. Say this is enough. The width, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're gonna lose something when we sew them together.
Yep. It's nice to hear the birds.
Mm. Maybe it's too wide. I don't know. We lose 3 centimeters each square when we sew them together. So I think it's good.
We still have quite a few.
Yeah. See, that yellow is have to be careful with because we have one over there.
Yeah.
So when we put it together, we need to be sure that we have the yellow spread out.
It is nice.
Yeah, hi. There's another yellow.
We actually should start making it because we have enough.
I think we have. We put this up. We have put it up also before, but then we changed our mind. It was too little.
And then we have to do that embroidery on top.
Yeah. Oh, this one is not finished. And then we have the old ones. They have to be more in the middle, maybe, when we sew it together.
Okay.
This will be like the old one.
We have enough.
To see this one.
Ja men Arne,
That's all.
bara lägg de, put them down.
Oh, we have too too many.
Mm.
Or we could do this just to have that width, that length.
Yeah, and then
So 5 more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think we need a discussion. Do we need more or do we not?
We do not need more. We need more, one more row, and we're done.
So
That's
maybe
it.
it doesn't take 100 years.
No, well, we're going to do all that embroidery on top of it by hand, so it's going to take 100 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Good finish.